My beloved child, this sign has been sent to guide you, to illuminate the path you shall walk in March 2025. Listen carefully to what I am about to say, for it is not only meant for today, but is also a preparation for what is to come. Do you know? This March will be a period of great turbulence within your soul. There will be days when joy seems to overflow in your heart, but there will also be days when your mind wavers and your emotions shift like waves in a mighty storm. You may feel as if you are being swept into a journey beyond your control. You will go through moments when you sense a shift in your spirit. The old things will be shaken. Old habits may no longer fit. The thoughts you once held dear may be challenged. The things you used to cling to may slip from your grasp. But do not be afraid, my child, for I am cleansing you, preparing you for something greater. There will be things you need to let go of, not because they are bad, but because they are no longer aligned with the path I have set for you. You cannot carry everything with you as you step into a new season. What I am pruning from your life is not meant to harm you, but to make you stronger, lighter, and more ready for the glorious things I am about to bring. But, my child, if you keep holding on to the old, if you keep clinging to what I am telling you to release, you will not be able to receive the new things I have prepared. When your emotions fluctuate, when waves of doubt, worry, and fear rise within you, remember that you do not have to rely on your feelings to know where I am. I am not limited by what you feel. Even when you do not sense me, even when you think I am silent, I am still at work. I am still moving for you. I am still leading you, even when you do not realize it. My beloved child, the coming days will bring a great shift. Everything you once considered firm may be shaken. The things you are familiar with may change, and the world around you may become more uncertain than ever. I do not tell you this to instill fear, but so that you may be prepared, so that you may recognize that a great stirring is happening across the earth. You will see tensions rising, not only between nations, but also between people, between what is right and what is wrong, between light and darkness. The things you once thought were stable may suddenly become fragile. The systems you once trusted may collapse. There will be moments when it feels as though the ground beneath you is trembling, as if everything is spiraling into chaos and peace seems like a distant memory. But my beloved, even when the world is shaken, even when storms arise, I want you to know that I still reign. I am not moved by the instability of this world. I do not change because circumstances change. When everything around you grows dark, when the news you hear is filled with warnings, when the hearts of people are overcome with fear, I want you to remember that you do not belong to this world. You belong to me. My kingdom is not bound by what happens on this earth. While the world is consumed with worry, you can walk in peace. While others fear the future, you can stand firm in the unshakable truth that I am in control of all things. Do you know why? Because I have spoken of these things beforehand. I have told you that there will be tremors, that there will be trials, that there will be difficult times before something new is birthed. But let me remind you, even in the chaos, even in the darkest days, my light still shines. To the world, what is coming may be fearful days, but for you, this is not a time to worry. It is a time to rise, to stand firm, to walk in faith. My child, I have placed you in this time not by chance. You were not born in this era by accident. You have a role, a purpose, a mission. When the world shakes, I want you to be the one who brings peace. When people are confused, I want you to be the voice of hope. When darkness spreads, I want you to be the light that shines. Do not let what you see make you forget what I have placed inside you. Do not let the turmoil of the times make you forget that I have prepared you for this very moment. Do you remember? I have promised that I will never leave you. When you see everything becoming unstable, seek me. When you feel lost, draw near to me. When you do not know what to do next, listen to my voice, for I will guide you. You do not have to walk in darkness. I am your light, the lamp that leads you in the days ahead. I am not only with you in times of peace, but also in times of turmoil. I am not only your God when everything is going well, but I am also your God even when the world around you is shaking. So, my child, stand firm. Do not let your heart be shaken by the news you hear. Do not let fear bind you. Do not let what your eyes see overshadow your faith in me. You are not called to live in anxiety, but to live in victory. You are not called to drown in fear, but to walk in power. When others tremble before the unknown, remember that you know the one who holds the future. When others lose direction, remember that you have guidance from the very Creator of heaven and earth. My beloved, this is not the time for you to retreat. This is the time for you to rise. This is the time for you to demonstrate your faith. This is the time for you to live according to my words, to reveal my love to the world, to be a bearer of life and hope to those in need. When the world grows darker, the light within you will shine even brighter. When people become discouraged, you will be a source of hope. When everything around you becomes uncertain, you will stand firm, because you are not standing on the foundation of this world, but on my unshakable foundation. Prepare your heart. Spend time drawing closer to me like never before. Seek me, listen to my voice. Let my words be the compass that guides you in the days ahead. When you fix your eyes on me, when you make me the center of every decision, you will not lose your way. You will not be swept away by the currents of the world, but you will walk steadfastly, strongly, and in perfect peace. My child, ready yourself, for the whispers of chaos will no longer be mere vague rumors. They will grow clearer, louder, echoing across the earth like unceasing warning bells. In some places, these voices will turn into cries of despair, rising like thick black smoke that covers the sky. Fear will silently creep into the minds of many, gradually igniting into a storm of anxiety, confusion, and terror. Questions will flood their hearts. What is happening to the world we once knew? What will come next? Is there still hope for us? And you will see, many will be drawn into the whirlpool of fear, to the point of losing their way, losing their faith, and even losing their very sense of purpose. But my beloved child, remember that you were not created to be consumed by the confusion of this world. I have not called you to live in fear. I have called you to live by faith. Open your eyes and look up, for my light still shines in the midst of the thickest darkness. Remember that nothing that happens in this world ever takes me by surprise. When the world panics, I remain on my throne. When human foundations crumble, my kingdom remains unshaken. When hearts are overwhelmed with fear, my peace remains steadfast, ready to embrace those who seek me. Do you know, my child, what is coming is not the end. It is a purification, a refining. I am removing what does not belong to me, separating those who truly trust in me from those who merely bear my name without knowing my heart. This is the time when your faith will be tested, but it is also the time when you will see my power revealed in the most undeniable ways. As the world trembles, you will see who truly depends on me and who clings only to fleeting things. That which has been hidden will be brought into the light. That which has been concealed will be exposed. But do not be afraid, for I have already told you these things, so that you would not be caught unaware, so that you would not be swept away by the storms of this world. O my child, this is the time for you to stand firm. This is the time for you to cling to my word as an unshakable anchor. What you once considered secure in this world may disappear, but I remain the faithful one. What you once relied on may waver, but I am still the one who holds you. What you once thought would last forever may change, but I am the one who never changes. Trust in me. Do not let the clamor of the world shake you. Do not let the news, the fearful prophecies, or the tragic stories make you forget that I am still holding you, still going before you, still preparing you for something far greater. My beloved child, do not let fear take hold of you. When you see darkness spreading, remember that my light is still burning bright. When you see the storms raging, remember that I am the one who commands the winds and waves to be still. When everything around you seems to be in turmoil, remember that I am the one who remains steadfast for all eternity. Do not be swept away by the panic of the world. Do not let your heart be led astray by rumors, by dire predictions, by lies. Let your heart be anchored in my peace, in my unfailing assurance. I know you see the upheaval around you. I know you feel the tremors growing stronger. But my child, the coming March is not just a season of trial. It is a great opportunity. An opportunity for the faith of those who belong to me to shine in the midst of the deep darkness. An opportunity for you to stand firm and show the world that you do not belong to what is fleeting. My beloved child, this is not just a difficult season. It is an opportunity. This is the time when the faith of my children will be revealed more clearly than ever before. This is the moment when the light will shine its brightest, for the darker the night, the more radiant the light. This is the time for you to stand firm, to cling to my word, to let your heart be filled with my truth. Remember, my child, you are not called to run away, but to stand firm in the strength I have given you. Even when you witness the world around you descending into chaos, even when you see people turning against one another, when division creeps into every corner of society, remember that I am the unshakable foundation beneath your feet. I am the solid rock, the refuge that no force can break. When everything else wavers, I remain steadfast. When the pillars built by man collapse, I am still the fortress of safety. When human hearts change, when the world shifts without ceasing, I am the one who never changes. From everlasting to everlasting. My child, if you feel afraid, run to me. If your heart wavers, remember that I am holding you firmly in my hand. If you feel small amidst the turmoil of the world, know that I have placed within you a strength greater than anything happening around you. You are not abandoned, you are not forgotten, and you are not left in the hands of chaos. You belong to me, and I have placed you in this moment for a purpose. Pause for a moment and reflect. Why are you here at this point in history? Why have I chosen for you to be born in this time, to witness these events? You are not a mere bystander, swept along by the currents of time. You were appointed to live in this season, to witness what is to come, and to bring my light into the world. You may think you are not strong enough, that your faith is not sufficient, but I tell you that I have already placed within you everything you need. Do not fear when the world trembles, for you do not stand on the world's foundation, but on me. Do not tremble when the storm rises, for I am your safe refuge. Do not be anxious about what is to come, for I am the one who sees all things beforehand, and has already prepared a path for you. Those who trust in me will never be put to shame. Those who cling to me will never be defeated. Those who hold fast to faith will walk in victory. So, my child, rise up with courage. Look ahead, not with anxiety, but with expectation. Let me guide you through this season. Let me show you the path you must walk. Let me be the light that illuminates your steps, so that you do not lose your way in the thick darkness. The days ahead will not be easy, but they will be days in which I move powerfully. The impossible will take place, and the promises you have held in your heart will be fulfilled. Those who belong to me will see my power revealed in ways never seen before. Those who put their trust in me will witness doors opening that the world thought were forever closed. Engrave this upon your heart, my beloved child. This month will be a test, a refining, a storm sweeping through the souls of men to reveal who truly belongs to me and who merely bears my name without surrendering their heart. This will be a time when everything hidden within will be brought to light. Relationships that seemed strong will be tested by fire, exposing their true foundation, whether they are built on genuine love or merely on fragile ties of convenience. Communities will face trials of loyalty and trust, as rumors, confusion, and division attempt to seep in. Even nations will feel the weight of pressure as the systems men have relied upon begin to shake and unseen forces work to sow unrest. My child, open your eyes to see clearly what is happening. This is not merely a social upheaval, nor just a political or economic shift. This is a spiritual battle, a confrontation not just between people, but between light and darkness, between truth and deception, between godliness and unbelief. I have spoken of these things beforehand, that there will be days when hearts will grow cold, when many will lose their faithfulness, when even those who seem steadfast may be swayed if they do not stand firm on the foundation of my word. There will be those who turn against one another, relationships torn apart by doubt, by the lies sown by the enemy. Those who are not rooted in truth will easily be swept away by the current of the world, believing what their ears hear and their eyes see, rather than placing their trust in me. They will allow fear to dictate their actions, anxiety to shape their thoughts, and deception to determine their path. My call will resound, the call to return, the call to repentance, the call of the eternal love I have for them. But sadly, there will be those who cover their ears, who shut their eyes, who choose to follow their own limited understanding rather than allowing me to lead them on the path of truth. My child, this will not be easy to witness. There will be loved ones, people you thought would always walk beside you, suddenly turning in another direction. There will be those you trusted who begin to doubt, who start to waver, who question the very things they once held as certain. But do not let your heart be shaken by this. Do not let what is happening around you make you forget that I am still in control, that nothing happens outside of my sovereignty. This is the time for you to stand firmer than ever. This is the moment for you to hold tightly to your faith, allowing nothing to shake it. When you see division, choose unity. When you see lies spreading, stand unwaveringly in truth. When you see darkness covering the land, remember that your light will never be extinguished. Do not let fear discourage you. Do not let negative news make you forget my promises. Do not let the chaos make you forget that you are standing on the firm foundation of the one who never changes. My child, listen carefully. When those around you are chasing after what they think is right, when they rely on the wisdom of the world instead of seeking my guidance, remain still in my presence. Do not run with the crowd. Do not let the trends of the world pull you away from the truth. Spend time in prayer. Seek me in every decision you make. Allow my Spirit to guide your every step. For when you hear my voice, you will not be led astray. When you lean on me, you will not be shaken. When you let me be the one who leads you, you will never have to be confused or afraid. This month is not just a test, but an opportunity for you to rise, to prove that your faith is not merely words, but a living reality within you. This is your chance to step into the calling I have prepared for you. Do not let the negativity around you discourage you, but instead, use these very trials as the foundation for your growth, to make you stronger, to shape you into a warrior of light in a world that is sinking deeper into darkness. My beloved child, keep your heart pure. Do not let bitter words, resentment, or negative thoughts take hold of you. Live in love, walk in humility, and let your heart be filled with my peace. When you see turmoil around you, be a bearer of peace. When you see others in confusion, bring them hope. When you see those dwelling in darkness, let my light shine through you to illuminate their path. I have called you not to live in fear, but to be an agent of change. I do not want you to merely stand by and watch things happen. I want you to be a part of my plan. Rise up, prepare your heart, and stand firm in your faith. For those who place their trust in me will never be put to shame. So, my child, walk with courage. Do not fear what lies ahead, for I go before you. Do not worry about what you cannot control, for I am the one who holds all things. Do not let what you see make you forget what I have promised. You do not belong to this world. You belong to me, and those who belong to me, I will uphold, I will protect, I will guide, I will sustain. My beloved child, open your heart and receive the revelation I am giving you at this very moment. I have not abandoned you in the storm, nor have I left you alone in these turbulent days. I have sent my angels to stand beside those who faithfully seek me, those who place their trust in my name, those whose hearts remain steadfast despite the world's upheavals. My angels are surrounding you, even if your eyes cannot see them. Your spirit will perceive their presence. Those who are mine will not be forsaken, will not be forgotten, will not be swept away by the raging waves. For my protection is not an illusion, it is a strong fortress, an invisible but mighty barrier, a wall of heavenly fire that no force can penetrate. I see the world in turmoil, I see the unrest within human hearts, I see the burdens weighing heavily on many minds, the anxieties gnawing at their souls. But I want you to know this, for my children, for those who trust in me, the peace I give is not the fleeting peace that the world promises. It does not come from your control over circumstances, from the material possessions you accumulate, or from a false sense that everything is in order. The peace I give surpasses all human understanding, defies all logic, and transcends every external situation. When the world shakes, your heart will remain steadfast. When others worry about tomorrow, you will be filled with hope. When the storms rise, you will stand firm on the rock that can never be moved. I am speaking to you right now. Are you listening? Do you sense the stirring within your spirit? When you open your heart to me, when you choose to place your absolute trust in me, you will experience a peace that nothing in this world can provide. It is the peace of knowing that no matter what happens, I am still in control. It is the peace of realizing that I am the sovereign Lord over the universe, orchestrating all things according to my good purpose. My beloved child, look back at the moments in your life when you thought you would not make it through, yet I sustained you. Remember the times when you believed you were lost, yet I led you back home. Recall the moments when you could not stand on your own, yet I upheld you with my mighty hand. If I have done this for you before, do you think I would abandon you now? No, my child. I am the faithful one. The promises I have given you will never lose their power, and the plans I have prepared for you will never be destroyed. So when you see the turmoil around you, when you hear unsettling news, when you witness division among people, remember that you were not created to be swept away by the tides of the world. You were created to walk in the light, to stand firm in your faith, to manifest my peace in the midst of chaos. When others lose their way, be the one who leads. When others despair, be the bearer of hope. When darkness spreads, be the light that shines. I am not saying that the days ahead will be easy, but I promise that you will not walk alone. I have placed my angels around you to protect you, to guide you, to fight on your behalf. When you do not know which way to go, listen for my voice. When fear grips you, take refuge in my arms. When you grow weary, let me restore you. I do not ask you to rely on your own strength. I only ask that you trust in mine. My beloved child, this is the time when your faith will be tested. This is the moment when you must decide what you will follow. My word or the words of the world, truth or deception, light or darkness. If you choose to stand firm in me, you will see that I have already prepared a way for you. If you choose to trust in me, you will find that I have given you everything you need to overcome. If you choose to remain in my presence, you will experience a strength you have never known before. Do not worry about tomorrow. Do not let what you see cause you to forget what I have spoken. Do not let the world tell you that you must be afraid, for I have not given you a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power, of love, and of self-discipline. Let your heart be steadfast. Walk in faith. Live each day as a living testimony that I am working in you. And my child, when the days of testing have passed, you will look back and see that I have protected you. I have led you. I have fought for you. You will realize that in the moments when you thought you could not go on, I carried you on my wings. You will see that even in the hardest of times, I remain faithful to my promises. So, my child, let your heart be at peace. Let my peace fill every corner of your soul. Let my presence be your refuge. Be confident that though the world may change, I do not change. Believe that I have sent my angels to watch over you. Trust that you will walk through the coming days not with fear, but with unwavering faith that I am still working all things for your good. A wave of change is rising, and it will not come quietly. Like a surging tide, it will sweep across everything in its path, uncovering what was once hidden, bringing into the light what humanity has tried to conceal. Before their eyes can perceive it, their spirits will sense the mighty shift. This will be a time when the visible world can no longer ignore the impact of the unseen realm. What was once dismissed as mere spiritual matters will now become undeniable. A great stirring is taking place, and no one will stand untouched by this wave. My beloved child, I want you to understand that this is not an ordinary time. That which was once shrouded in darkness, those things that were long kept secret, hidden schemes and deceptive plans, will be exposed. Those who have conspired in secret, who believed they could manipulate the world unseen, will no longer remain hidden. The light will shine, and when light comes, darkness cannot remain. Lies will be uncovered, deception will be laid bare, and the true intentions of the human heart will be revealed for all to see. There are those who will be shaken by what they witness. They will see familiar faces, but realize that these people are not who they once thought they were. Those whom the world has exalted will be brought low, and those who have long been despised will be lifted up by me. Justice will no longer be a distant concept. It will become a visible reality. Those who have waited patiently, those who have wept in silence, those who have endured injustice without complaint, now they will see their recompense. Nothing I have spoken will fall into the void. No prayer has been forgotten. No tear has fallen without my acknowledgement. But my child, understand that this unveiling is not only to overthrow the wicked, but also to purify those who belong to me. Light does not come only to expose the darkness outside, but also to shine deep into the heart of every soul. This is the time for you to ask yourself, are you standing in the light? Have you kept your heart pure before me? Do not focus only on my judgment upon the world and forget that I am also searching for hearts of integrity among my own. Examine yourself. Allow my light to cleanse you. Let my spirit reveal to you what needs to change. Do not fear my correction, for I discipline those whom I love. I prune the branches so that they may bear even more fruit. My beloved, this month will be a month of transformation. This is the time when I will reposition my children, placing them exactly where they need to be in order to step into what I have prepared. Those who have waited in faith will see doors open before them. Those who have obeyed and persevered will see their reward. But at the same time, those who have rebelled, those who have hardened their hearts, those who have chosen their own way, will face the consequences of their choices. I am not a God who only loves, but does not uphold justice. I will not be mocked, and what one sows, they shall also reap. O my child, if your heart is upright, if you have placed your trust in me, if you have been faithful in the difficult days, then do not fear. This is not the time for you to tremble. It is the time for you to stand firm. This is not the time for you to hide. It is the time for you to step out and shine. As the world witnesses the collapse of old systems, as they see the wicked brought into the light, they will seek something stable to hold on to. And this is the moment when you must be the bearer of light, the bearer of hope, the bearer of truth. Walk in wisdom. Do not allow yourself to be swept into the chaos, but be the one who brings peace to those around you. Wait with expectation, for what is coming will change the world. Prepare yourself, for you are about to witness things you have never seen before. Hold fast to your faith, for in the storm I will be your refuge. Do not let your heart waver when you see unexpected events unfold, for I have already spoken to you about these things. When the earth shakes, when the things you thought could never change are turned upside down, remember that I am still in control of all things. When you see the wicked exposed, when you see justice prevail, remember that I am the righteous one, and my timing is always perfect. Therefore, my child, stand firm. Do not let your heart be afraid. Do not let what you see make you forget what I have spoken. Do not let the turmoil of the world rob you of the peace I have placed within you. Hold tightly to my promises, for I am always faithful. Keep your heart upright, for I am seeking those whom I can trust to steward great things. This month you will witness the transformation of the world, but you will also witness a transformation within yourself. If you allow me to lead, if you surrender your heart in obedience, if you choose to walk in the light, you will see my hand move upon your life more powerfully than ever before. This is a time of revelation, of breakthrough, of doors being opened. And if you are ready, if you trust, you will step into a season that I have already prepared. A season of righteousness, of blessings, and of my glorious presence among my children. This March will usher in a harvest season, a time when the seeds that were sown in silence over past years will begin to bloom and bear fruit. This is the moment when what has been planted with patience, with faith, and with love will bring forth golden fields, yielding good and abundant fruit for those who have been faithful. But my child, understand this well. The harvest does not only bring forth sweet fruit for those who have sown righteousness, but it also reveals the results of the harmful seeds that some have planted. Not all fruit is sweet, and not every field reaps goodness. There are those who, in quiet perseverance, have cultivated peace, have loved steadfastly, have prayed without ceasing, and have walked in truth. They will see this season bring forth goodness, long-awaited promises, and rewards that I have set apart for those who have remained steadfast in trusting me. But there are also those who have spent their time sowing seeds of greed, of deceit, of hatred, of selfishness, and in this month, they too will reap the results of what they have planted. That which they thought could remain hidden will be brought into the light. That which they believed would bear no consequence will become a burden upon their shoulders. The lies they have sown will return to them, and the injustices they have caused will be like a sickle they must now face. My child, look and understand that this is an unbreakable principle. Every seed sown will bear fruit, whether good or bad. A farmer cannot sow bitter seeds and expect sweet fruit, just as one cannot walk in falsehood and expect lasting peace. This harvest is not coming to harm anyone, but to reveal justice. Those who have done good, who have walked in honesty, who have loved even when no one was watching, they will see their reward. But those who have sown deceit, discord, and cruelty will not escape their harvest. My child, examine your heart. Ask yourself, what have you sown? What you see in your life today is the result of the seeds you have planted. If there are things you do not want to reap, you must begin uprooting what is wrong now. You must stop before sowing anything more that is not good. For whether you desire it or not, the harvest will come, and it will not show favoritism. It will not delay, nor will it overlook anyone. Let me help you, my beloved child. If you see that you have sown seeds that are not good, come to me. Repent. Let me transform you from within. Do not fear that it is too late. Do not believe that you must endure alone. When you come to me with a sincere heart, I can do what you cannot even imagine. I can break the chains of the past, uproot the things that have taken hold in your heart, and give you a new beginning. I do not desire for you to reap suffering, but neither can I allow you to continue planting that which will destroy you. My child, do not let this month pass without examining yourself. Do not merely look at the world and say that the wicked will be exposed. Look into your own heart. Let my light shine into every hidden corner of your soul. Allow me to show you what needs to change, what needs to be let go of, what needs to be corrected. For when you humbly come before me, when you choose to let me be the Lord of your life, I will not let you walk in defeat. But my child, if you have lived righteously, if you have kept your heart pure, if you have persevered in walking the path of integrity, then rejoice, for this is the season in which you will see me move. This is the time when the seeds you have sown in tears will be reaped in joy. This is the moment when the prayers you have faithfully lifted up will become reality. Do not be discouraged. Do not think that I have forgotten what you have done. Every sacrifice you have made, every act of obedience, every tear you have shed in faithfulness, I have seen it all, and I have not overlooked a single thing. Keep your heart steadfast. Keep your mind focused on me. Do not let what is happening around you make you fearful. When you see exposure, when you see justice being carried out, when you see those who seemed untouchable facing the consequences of their actions, remember that I am the righteous one. Do not rejoice in the downfall of the wicked, but pray that they may have a chance to repent. Do not let your heart become bitter or filled with judgment, but keep it humble. My child, prepare your heart. If you have sown righteousness, expect a harvest. If you need to correct your path, do it now. If you need to uproot what is not right, let me help you. Do not delay, do not wait, do not think that you can escape the law of the harvest. Remember, I love you. And because I love you, I want you to receive what is good. Because I love you, I want to see you walk in prosperity, in peace, and in righteousness. But I am also the just one, and I cannot allow wickedness to remain hidden forever. So stand firm, walk in truth, live a life that brings glory to my name. And when the harvest comes, you will have nothing to fear, for you will know that you have sown into a kingdom that cannot be shaken. Do not let your heart grow heavy as you witness the consequences of actions that did not align with my truth. This is not a purposeless punishment, but a time when each one must face what they have sown. This is the moment when every choice leads to an inevitable outcome, when what has been built on faulty foundations can no longer stand, and those who have strayed from my ways will no longer be able to hide from the truth. But my child, do not let your heart be overcome with worry or despair, for even in these days, my kindness remains, my mercy endures forever. Even in judgment, I am calling the wayward to return. Even when darkness seems to have consumed the world, my arms remain open, waiting for those who are willing to leave their old ways behind, those who long for a new beginning, those who realize they cannot go on without me. My child, I take no pleasure in the downfall of anyone. I do not delight in human suffering. But I cannot allow wickedness to continue I cannot ignore what is wrong, yet I am always ready to forgive those who truly repent. My child, look and see. When everything is overturned, when what has been hidden is exposed, when the structures of deception crumble, that is also the moment when a door of hope is opened. This is an opportunity for those who have strayed to reflect on themselves, to realize that the path they have been walking cannot lead them to peace. This is a time of awakening, a call to return, a chance to start anew. And my child, I want you to be a bearer of good news in these days. When you see the chaos, do not let your heart become bitter or discouraged. When you witness people reaping the consequences of their missteps, do not stand from afar in judgment. Stretch out your hands, bring them hope, show them that the way back to me is still open. My child, I am the merciful one, but I am also the just one. I delay judgment not because I tolerate sin, but because I long for people to have the opportunity to repent. But when the appointed time comes, when the warnings have been given, when the door of patience is about to close, each person will have to face what they have chosen. Some will recognize this early and return, but others will stubbornly persist in their old ways. My child, pray for them. Pray that their hearts may be opened before it is too late. Pray that my mercy may reach them before they are swept away by the very things they have built. This is the time of my refining, my cleansing, my separation. I do not do this to destroy, but to restore. I do not bring judgment without purpose, but I am making way for the new, for a resetting according to my good will. Therefore, my child, do not let your heart be afraid when you see the old being removed. Do not let your soul be troubled when you see what once seemed firm being torn down. For whatever is not built on a solid foundation cannot endure. But what belongs to me, what is established upon the foundation of righteousness, truth, and genuine faith, will not be shaken. My child, this month is not only a month of reckoning, but also a month of decision. Each person must choose where they stand. There are no more gray areas, no more lukewarm choices. I am calling you to stand firm in the truth, unwavering, without doubt. This is the time for you to decide where you will place your trust. Will you rely on the fleeting things of this world, or will you walk on the unchanging foundation of my word? Will you allow your heart to be swept away by the currents of chaos, or will you stand firm in the peace that only I can give? My child, let your heart be filled with wisdom. Do not be deceived by lies. Do not be led astray by the trends of this world. Be watchful, pray. Look beyond what is happening before your eyes. Let your ears be attuned to my voice. Let your spirit perceive what I am doing. For those who seek me will not be lost. Those who place their trust in me will never be disappointed. Those who choose to walk in the path I have laid out will step into a season of restoration and blessing. But my child, do not think that this only applies to others. I am calling you too to examine your own heart. I am inviting you into refinement so that you may be purified like gold tested in the fire. Do not think that you have no need to change. Do not assume that you have already reached a place where growth is no longer necessary. I want you to be stronger, deeper, more steadfast. I want you to walk not just with a faith spoken by lips, but with a faith that has been tested and has stood firm through every storm. So, my child, prepare yourself. Consecrate your heart. Let me sanctify you. Let me accomplish the work I have ordained in your life. Rise up with courage, for this is not the time to shrink back. This is the time to step into the calling I have prepared for you. This is the moment for you to be a light in the darkness, to reflect my love and my truth to those who are lost and wandering. My child, I love you, and because I love you, I want you to walk in the best path. Because I love you, I do not want you to be merely an observer, but to be a part of my great plan. Because I love you, I am calling you to a new level, a new maturity, and a new revelation of my power and presence in your life. Receive what I am doing. Walk in faith. Let your heart be filled with my peace, for I have gone before you. I have prepared the way for you, and those who trust in me will never be forsaken. The days ahead will not only be days of change, but also days of shaking. You will hear cries rising from every direction, cries for help from souls lost in despair. Like a storm sweeping through, the economy will be shaken, and the systems in which people have placed their trust for so long will begin to reveal their deep fractures. What was once considered stable will tremble, and pillars that seemed unshakable will crack. As you look around, you will see panic rising in the hearts of many, disorientation, anxiety pressing heavily, and a sense of helplessness spreading. They will run to places they once believed could shelter them, but those places will no longer be a firm refuge. But, my beloved child, while the world is shaken, I am calling you to stand firm. While thick darkness covers the land, I am calling you to be a light. When others are in panic, I want you to be the one who brings peace. When they doubt, you shall remind them of the truth. When they are afraid, you shall point them to the only true refuge. My child, do not let your heart be troubled by what you see. Do not let the turmoil around you make you forget what I have already spoken to you. You knew that these days would come. You have heard my warnings, and I never speak in advance without also preparing you. If you have anchored your heart in my word, if you have built your faith on an unshakable foundation, then you have nothing to fear. I am not a God who changes with circumstances. I am not like man, one way today and another tomorrow. I am not bound by the shakings of this world. I am the eternal one. I am the self-existent and everlasting one. I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I am the one who speaks, and what I declare shall come to pass. The promises I have given you never change. The plans I have for you remain intact, no matter how the world shifts. Therefore, my beloved, keep your heart steadfast in me. Anchor your faith firmly in my word. Do not place your trust in fleeting things, in systems built by men, in things that can be swept away by a single strong wind. Do not cling to what can collapse. Cling to the one who never wavers. Look at those around you. What are they seeking? What are they relying on? What are they holding on to? When those things crumble, they will need a foundation, a source of hope, a light in the darkness. And that is the moment when I want you to step forward. I want you to be the one who brings hope. I want you to be the one who speaks the truth. I want you to be the one who speaks the truth. I want you to be the one who carries my light into places where darkness has reigned for too long. Do not be afraid, my child. When you see things falling apart around you, remember that this is not the end. It is a beginning. This is not destruction. It is purification. This is not a disaster. It is renewal. I am shaking the world so that what cannot be shaken will remain. I am removing what is not of me to make way for the new. My beloved child, prepare your heart. These are not days for you to fear, but days for you to walk in steadfastness. These are not days for you to hide, but days for you to rise in the power I have placed within you. These are not days for you to keep your faith to yourself, but days for you to share it with those who are searching for refuge. Hold fast to my word. Speak forth what I have declared. Do not let the lies of the world drown out the truth within you. Do not let the shouts of fear silence the voice of my spirit within you. Remember, I have called you out of darkness to be a light. I have called you out of fear so that you may walk in boldness. I have placed you in this very moment, not to be afraid, but to shine brighter than ever before. My beloved child, walk in courage. Remember that I am with you. Remember that I will never leave you. Remember that I am the one who holds all things in my hands. When you see events unfold, remind yourself that I have known all things beforehand. Remind yourself that I am still in control. Remind yourself that I am the Redeemer, the covenant keeper, the faithful one. You will witness many things in the coming days, but do not let your heart be shaken. When economies tremble, remember that I am your provider. When people lose their way, remember that I am your guide. When the world is consumed by fear, remember that I have not given you a spirit of timidity, but a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. Yet, my child, this is also a time for you to demonstrate your faith, not just in words, but in action. This is the time for you to open your heart, to step beyond your comfort zone, to become a bearer of hope for those who are lost. Do not hold the truth only for yourself. Share it. Do not keep my peace only for yourself. Bring it to those who are in turmoil. Do not pray only for yourself. Pray for the world. Pray for those who do not yet know me. Pray that they may have the opportunity to return before it is too late. My child, I am preparing something great. What is about to happen is not the end, but a transformation. I am shaking the world not to destroy it, but to awaken it. I am revealing what has been hidden, not to cause confusion, but to bring clarity. But I need those who are willing to stand, those who are willing to walk in my calling, those who are fearless and full of faith. So, my child, be prepared. Be ready for what is to come. Let your heart remain steadfast. Let your mind stay undistracted. Hold fast to your faith and walk in absolute trust, for I am the everlasting one. I am the one who holds all things, and those who belong to me will never be lost. Walk in peace, live in hope, and let your light shine brighter than ever before, for in these days the light will shine even more gloriously, and my glory will be revealed to those who seek me with all their heart. No matter how turbulent the world around you becomes, no matter how fiercely the winds blow, I remain unchanged. When everything you once trusted seems to be turning upside down, when you see the familiar crumbling away, remember that I am the unshakable rock that never wavers. I am not moved by the events of this world, nor am I limited by what you can see with your natural eyes. It is in times like these that I am drawing my children closer, gathering them under my covering, sheltering them beneath my wings, to protect them from the storm that is coming. In the days ahead, you will witness many changes unfolding in your life. Some relationships you once believed to be steadfast will dissolve. People you once trusted may reveal their true nature. Do not be surprised. Do not be confused. And do not strive to hold on to what I am calling you to release. For it is I who am at work in your life. It is I who am pruning away what no longer serves my purpose. I am removing the things that hinder you from stepping into the fullness of the good plans I have prepared for you. My beloved, I know that separation is painful. I know that you may feel a sense of loss as the familiar fades away. But remember that every pruning of mine brings life, that every refining is preparation for something better. Just as a gardener prunes the branches so they may bear more fruit, I too am cutting away what is no longer beneficial in your life so that you may grow, so that you may receive the greater things I have already prepared for you. There are people who have walked with you for a season, but they cannot go with you into the new season I am ushering in. There are relationships into which you have poured much effort, but they no longer align with the path I am leading you on. Trust me. Let me be the one to decide who stays and who leaves. Do not cling to what I am calling you to release. Do not let your attachment to the past prevent you from stepping into the future I have destined for you. I am not only taking away, I am making room. When I close one door, it is because I am about to open another, one that is far better. When I remove certain people from your life, it is because I am bringing in new, divinely appointed relationships, people who will uplift you, encourage you, and help you move forward. These people will not pull you down, but will build you up. They will not drain your strength, but will bring you new energy. They will not draw you away from me, but will lead you closer to me. Oh, my beloved, this is not a time to look back in regret. This is a time to look ahead with unwavering faith, knowing that I am working for your good. Let me do my work. Let me order your life according to my perfect will. Trust that I know what you need, even when you do not yet see it. Believe that what I am preparing for you is far greater than anything you can imagine. There will be moments in this process when you feel alone. There will be times when you question why I am taking away things you once cherished. But remember this: I never take away without a plan to give you something better. I never close a door without already preparing a new path. I never let you walk alone, but I journey with you through every stage of the way. Hold your heart steady. Do not focus on what you have lost. Fix your eyes on what I am bringing forth. Do not mourn over what has passed. Rejoice in what is to come. Do not let fear hold you back. Move forward with confidence, knowing that I have gone before you. Prepare your spirit, my child. Open your heart to receive the new things I am doing. Do not hold on to old thoughts, old habits, or old ways of thinking. Do not let your attachment to what is familiar cause you to miss what I am unveiling. I am making you new. I am bringing you into a season of growth, of breakthrough, and of blessings that you have never experienced before. My beloved child, do not worry about what you cannot control. Trust that I am in control of all things. Place your faith in me, and you will see that what I have prepared for you is far greater than anything you have ever hoped for. Be steadfast in your trust, for as you walk in obedience, you will receive more than you ever expected. You will witness undeniable signs of my power. I will reveal myself clearly, so that those with eyes will see, those with ears will hear, and those with hearts will recognize. Miracles will unfold in places where hope seemed lost, in circumstances where people had given up. My spirit will move powerfully, even when everything appears to have fallen apart, even when darkness seems to have overtaken every corner. Dry places will be refreshed with living water. Forgotten places will become streams of blessing. Souls who once believed they were abandoned will feel my presence in the deepest way. These wonders are not just for others. They are for you. Do not think you are merely an observer. Do not believe that miracles are only for someone else far away. You are my child. You are the one I have chosen. You are the one I am calling into my presence. When you open your heart, when you place your trust in me without doubt, you will see things your eyes have never seen. You will experience things your mind has never imagined. Prepare yourself, for you will witness me doing the impossible in your very own life. Be confident, for I am not only the God who acted in history. I am the God who is acting now, in this time, in every step you take. My child, lift your eyes to me, and do not let your heart tremble at the changes ahead. Do not fear the shaking, for nothing happens outside the allowance of my hand. Every movement, every shift, every transition in this world is under my authority. When the world trembles, it is not chaos. It is me, rearranging everything according to my good purpose. When you see old systems collapse, do not be afraid, for I am establishing something new. When you see people being removed from their positions, know that I am raising up those I have chosen. My child, there are things I am doing that your eyes cannot yet see, but trust that I am at work. There are shifts happening in the spiritual realm, transitions being carried out, and my plans are moving toward fulfillment. What was delayed will now be accelerated. What was hidden will now be revealed. Those who have waited on me will see their reward, and those who have remained faithful will see that I am the God who never breaks a promise. But, my child, I am not only changing the world around you, I also desire to transform you. I want you to step into the calling I have placed upon your life. Do not fear change, for I will not leave you to face it alone. I am going before you. I am making a way for you. I am preparing you for something greater. There are things you must let go of, thoughts you must renew, fears you must lay at my feet. Do not let your heart cling to what is old, for I am bringing forth something far better. My child, walk in hope. Let your mind be renewed so that you may see all things through my perspective. Let me open your eyes so that you no longer see things as man sees, but as I see. When you do this, you will realize that nothing is beyond my plan. You will see that even trials have a purpose, that even what seems like loss is part of my good and perfect design. Prepare your heart, for you are about to step into a new season, a season where doors will open, where the promises I have made will come to fulfillment, a season where my presence will be stronger than ever before. Do not let your heart be afraid. Do not let your mind be troubled. Remember that I hold all things in my hands, that nothing happens outside of my will, that I am the one who governs all times and circumstances. My child, stand firm. Do not let negative news shake you. Do not let the things happening around you steal the peace I have given you. Hold fast to your faith. Walk with the certainty that I am the faithful one, that I never break my promises. Enter this season with expectation, for you will witness me doing great and mighty things. Let your heart be filled with joy, for you are about to see things never before seen. Let your mind be filled with peace, for you know that you are standing in my plan. Let your faith grow strong, for you know that I am at work. And as you walk in absolute trust, you will see that I have prepared everything, that I have arranged all things, and that you are stepping into days where my glory will shine brighter than ever before. This month will not be easy, and I want you to know this beforehand, so you will not be surprised when challenges come. This will be a time when your courage will be tested, when you will feel the weight of everything happening around you. There will be days when it seems as though everything is pressing upon you, as though the burdens of the world are being poured onto your shoulders. There will be moments when you feel exhausted, as if you cannot take another step. But my beloved, I remind you that my power is not limited by your weakness. Rather, it is in the moments when you feel most fragile that I will be strongest within you. It is in the moments when you have nothing left to hold on to that I will be your firmest refuge. You do not have to carry it all alone. You are not created to fight the storms of life by yourself. When you feel overwhelmed, when the burdens of responsibility, worry, and pressure become too much to bear, come to me. Do not try to carry everything on your own. Do not let pride convince you that you must always be strong. I have not called you to fight alone. I have not asked you to overcome everything by yourself. Instead, I am inviting you to draw near, to let me carry the burdens from your shoulders, to let me give you new strength, to let me renew your spirit. My child, do not hesitate to call upon my name. Do not think that I am too distant, that I only hear prayers when you have met some requirement. No, my dear one, I am closer than you think. I am nearer than the very breath in your lungs. When you call my name, I am there. When you whisper my name, I hear. When you sigh in weariness, I understand. When you feel alone, I am holding you. Remember, my child, you do not need to have all the answers. You do not need to know everything that will happen in advance. You do not need to understand all that I am doing. The only thing you need to do is trust me. Place all your worries in my hands. Lay every burden at my feet. Let me carry what you cannot control. Let me guide you on the path you need to walk. My child, in this month, you may face moments that test your faith. There will be days when it feels like everything around you is against you. There may be moments of doubt when it seems as though my promises for you have not yet come to pass. But, my dear one, do not let temporary emotions make you forget eternal truth. I am still working, even when you cannot see it. I am still leading you, even when you do not feel it. I am still making a way, even when you have not yet realized it. Do you remember when the Israelites stood before the Red Sea? They thought there was no way forward. They panicked, they doubted, they believed they were about to be destroyed. But my child, in just a moment, I parted the sea and made a way they could never have imagined. They did not need to know how it would happen. They only needed to trust me. And I delivered them in power and glory. In the same way, my child, you may not see the way out right now. You may feel cornered, as if there is no way forward. But remember, I am the one who creates paths even in the wilderness. I am the one who makes rivers flow through the dry land. I am the one who turns the impossible into possible. Take my hand. Let me lead you. Let me make a way for you in a way you never expected. This month I want you to walk in trust. I want you to know that no matter what happens, you are safe in my hands. I want you to pause, take a deep breath, and remember that I am the one in control. Do not let worry overshadow the promises I have spoken. Do not let fear make you forget that I have always been faithful. Do not let external circumstances shake you from the firm foundation of faith. My child, I know you better than anyone else. I know what you need even before you utter a prayer. I know the dreams in your heart. I know the battles you are fighting. I know the fears you have not spoken aloud. And I say to you, do not be afraid. Do not worry. Do not doubt, for I am here. I am the one who upholds you. I am the one who holds you. I am the one who goes before you, walks with you, and protects you from the traps you cannot see. So, my child, walk with courage. Be filled with peace. Hold on to hope. When you feel weary, come to me. When you need strength, run into my presence. When it feels like your world is falling apart, remember that I am still holding you. And remember, this month is not a month of fear. It is a month of renewal, a month of steadfast faith, a month of preparation for the great things I am about to reveal in your life. This is a special time, a time of preparation, of focus, of deep faith placed in what is yet unseen. Everything you are experiencing in this season has meaning. Every challenge you face has a purpose. Every change unfolding is part of the greater plan I am working in your life. My child, understand that this season is not a time to live passively or carelessly. It is a time to stand firm, to build a stronger foundation, to prepare for what I am about to reveal in your life. But this preparation is not just outward preparation. It is not just about rearranging your life, your work, or your relationships. This is a preparation within your very spirit. My child, I do not only want you to have a clear mind and a ready heart. I also want you to have unwavering faith, a steadfast soul, and a spirit that does not waver in the face of what is to come. I am equipping you with everything you need to step into the next season, but you must understand that preparation requires diligence, commitment, and complete surrender. Now is the time for you to strengthen your mind. Clear away negative thoughts. Let go of fears that do not come from me. Allow me to renew your mind so that you may think my thoughts, so that you may see everything from the perspective of the kingdom of heaven. Do not let the fleeting things of this world distract you. Do not allow unnecessary worries to slow your steps. Do not let things that bear no benefit hold you back. This is the time for you to focus. Focus on my voice. Focus on the calling I have placed upon you. Focus on the higher purpose I have ordained for your life. My child, the days ahead will not be easy. They will demand courage, perseverance, and an unshakable faith. But I have not called you to walk alone. I have not left you to journey by yourself. I do not ask you to rely on your own strength. I am here, right beside you, equipping you, filling you with strength, providing you with everything you need to overcome. But, my child, you must be willing to receive. You must take an active step to rise up, to seek me, to allow me to train you for what lies ahead. Now is not the time to hesitate. Now is not the time to delay. Now is not the time to wait idly without action. Begin preparing today. Increase the time you spend with me. Dig deeper into my word. Listen to my voice, and let me fill your heart with the wisdom of heaven. Build a stronger life of prayer. Let my presence become the center of everything you do. You cannot step into the new season with an old mindset. You cannot grasp what I am about to give you if you are still clinging to the old habits, old ways of thinking that no longer align with my will. You cannot step into the glory I have prepared if you are not ready to let go of what no longer belongs to you. My child, allow me to refine you. Allow me to transform you. Allow me to prepare you in my way. Do not fear the challenges ahead. Do not tremble before the unknown. Do not let anxiety keep you from stepping into what I have ordained. I know you fear change. I know you are uncomfortable with uncertainty. But my child, trust that my plan is good. Trust that I will never lead you to a place I have not already prepared for you. Trust that everything I do is for your good, so that you may step into a new level, a new maturity, a new revelation of my power in your life. My child, remember that what I am doing is not only for you, but for those around you. I am preparing you not just for yourself, but so that you may be a light, a source of encouragement, a bearer of hope to others. Let me equip you, so that you may become an instrument through which I touch the lives of others. So, my child, be ready. Let your heart be renewed. Let your mind be refined. Let your faith be strengthened. Walk with a new confidence, with a deeper trust, with a firmer readiness. For the days ahead will not be easy, but if you prepare yourself in me, you will stand firm. If you put your trust in me, you will not be shaken. If you keep your eyes fixed on me, you will not be distracted by what surrounds you. Let this season be the season in which you are lifted to a new level of faith. Let this season be the season in which you stand firmer than ever before. Let this season be the season in which you do not merely know about me. My beloved child, keep your mind steadfast and stay alert, for the enemy is lurking, seeking an opportunity to sow doubt, fear, and discouragement in your heart. It does not appear in an obvious form, but creeps in through words, through ideas, through whispers in your mind. It wants to shake you, to make you question what I have spoken. It wants you to doubt my promises, to lose trust in my protection. But my child, do not let anything cause you to waver. Do not let your heart be swayed by the lies that the world proclaims. The world will become a stage of chaos. Cries will echo everywhere, the cries of panic, the cries of anger, the cries of division. People will spread fear, shaking the faith of those who have not rooted themselves in me. You will see those who once stood strong being swept away by the waves of doubt. You will see lies repeated so often that many begin to believe them as truth. You will see the world consumed by a whirlwind of distorted information, where people no longer know what is right and what is wrong. But my child, I urgently call you to stand firm. Do not let these voices take root in your heart. You must learn to discern. Not every word spoken is worth listening to. Not every news report you read reflects the truth. Not every thought that arises in your mind comes from me. You must know how to test all things, to weigh them against my truth. If a word unsettles you, fills you with fear, or steals your peace, it is not from me. If a thought draws you away from love, makes you doubt my goodness, or causes you to forget the promises I have given you, do not allow it to enter your mind. Guard your heart, for from it flows the wellspring of life. If you allow lies to take root, they will grow into strongholds in your mind. If you let negative words flood in, they will slowly suffocate your faith. But if you hold on only to what aligns with my truth, if you allow my word to be your guiding compass, you will not be shaken. Take control of your mind. Do not let it become soil where any seed can take root. Be mindful of what you allow to enter. Be selective of what you hold in your heart. Do not let the voices of the world become louder than my voice within you. Do not let the confusion of others pull you into their storm. My beloved child, in these days, seek me diligently. Do not merely listen to the voices around you, but set aside time to hear my voice. Immerse yourself in my word, for my word will be the light that guides your path. Feed your mind with the truth, so that when lies arise, you will recognize them instantly. Remember that I have given you a spirit not of fear, but of power, love, and self-control. You are not bound to believe what the world proclaims. You are not a victim of confusion, of the fear that is spreading everywhere. You are my child, and I have placed within you the wisdom to discern what comes from me and what does not. Therefore, my child, hold steadfast to your heart. Stand firm in my truth. Listen to my voice more than the voices of the world. Guard your mind as a warrior watches over his stronghold. Do not allow anything that can destroy your faith to enter. Do not let negative words, criticism, or thoughts of failure take root in your heart. If you find your mind beginning to waver, run to me. If your heart feels heavy from the things you hear, let me set you free. If fear grips you, remind yourself that I am still holding you, that I will never leave you, and that nothing can harm you when you are under my shelter. You do not have to fight alone. I have given you weapons to stand against the enemy. Take up faith as a shield to extinguish every fiery arrow of the adversary. Wear righteousness as armor to guard your heart from the poison of negative words. Let salvation protect your mind so that you are not swayed by deception. And above all, wield my word as a sharp sword so that whenever doubt arises, you can cut it down immediately. My beloved child, you are living in a crucial time. This is not the time to be swept away by the current of the world. This is the time for you to stand firm in truth. This is the time for you to be a light in the midst of darkness. When others are lost, you will be the guide. When others despair, you will be the voice of hope. When others doubt, you will remind them of my faithfulness. Therefore, my child, guard your mind, guard your heart, anchor yourself in my word. Choose to believe the truth, even when the world is filled with lies. Choose peace, even when chaos surrounds you. Choose to stand firm, even when others are being carried away by confusion. Engrave my words deep into your soul so that they are not just sentences read, but life that nourishes your spirit each day. Meditate on my words, not just for a moment, but in every breath you take, so that my truth may take deep root in your heart, becoming the source of strength that upholds you, the lamp that lights your path. Do not let my words be mere sounds passing through your ears, but let them become a part of you, saturating every thought, every decision, every action. For in my word you will find lasting protection, sharp weapons against deception, and a shield that covers you through life's storms. O my child, when your heart beats in harmony with mine, when you walk in unity with my will, you will not be shaken by the winds of turmoil. You will discern what comes from truth and what is falsehood. When the world is caught in the whirlwind of panic, you will stand firm in peace. When others are drowned in fear, you will shine with an unquenchable hope. When lies flood the world, you will be the voice of wisdom, of discernment, of unshakable truth. But my child, you cannot attain this unless you cultivate a deep relationship with me. You cannot recognize my voice if you do not spend time in my presence. You cannot discern truth from falsehood if my word is not the only standard you live by. The world has thousands of voices, countless sources of information, but only one voice leads to eternal life: mine. If you are not careful, you will easily be deceived by things that seem right on the surface, but are traps of the enemy. Therefore, learn to listen to me. Spend time daily meditating on my word. Let my spirit guide you, teach you, and reveal to you things that the natural eye cannot see. And my child, this is not merely a personal journey. I am not calling you to walk alone, but to walk in unity with those who share the same faith in their hearts. In this time, connection with those who walk in truth is of utmost importance. You cannot fight alone. You cannot stand firm if you isolate yourself. Seek out brothers and sisters in faith, those who live by my word, those whose hearts earnestly seek me. Build unity with them, uphold, encourage, and pray for one another. For there will be moments when you feel weary, times when you need a word of encouragement, a reminder, or a hand to lift you up when you fall. And I have placed such people in your life so that you do not have to face what is coming alone. But, my child, remember that the unity I desire is not based on emotions or your own thoughts, but on truth. Do not align yourself with those who merely bear the name, but do not truly walk in the light. Do not let your soul be drawn into relationships that do not bring you closer to me. Be careful in choosing those you walk with, for those closest to you will influence you more than you realize. Seek those who pursue righteousness, those who center their lives around me, those who will lift you up when you stumble rather than pull you down. My child, walk with wisdom, with vigilance, but also with an open heart. Do not let doubt or fear cause you to close yourself off. Do not let past wounds prevent you from embracing the connections I desire to give you. I am preparing a community for you, a spiritual family, open arms to receive you, people who will journey alongside you. Be ready to welcome them. Be ready to open your heart. Be ready to love and to be loved. My child, as you walk in unity, as you align your heart with me and with those who pursue truth, you will experience a steadfastness you have never known. You will see that no matter what happens, you are not alone. You will realize that I have prepared a safe place for you, a protective embrace, an army to fight alongside you. Prepare your heart, steady your mind, walk in unity. Let my word be the only foundation upon which you build your life. When you do this, you will not merely survive the challenges ahead, you will step into a new season, a season where you will witness my power revealed in ways you never imagined. A season where you will see my glory shine even in the darkest of days. A season where you will become a guiding light, a source of hope, a bearer of my light to the world. My beloved child, consecrate your heart, prepare your spirit through prayer. Let your words flow like a refreshing stream into my heart, like a sweet fragrance rising before my throne. Do not let your heart be shaken by what your eyes see and your ears hear, by the turmoil stirring in this world. Do not let fear-stricken news weaken your steps. Do not let the voices of doubt pull you away from my peace. Now, more than ever, I am calling you closer, calling you deeper into an intimate relationship with me, where you will find a steadfastness that no power can take away from you. In a world full of chaos, prayer will be your refuge. When you come to me in silence, when you pause amidst the busyness of life to listen to my voice, you will receive wisdom that no book can teach, clarity that no human can give, and peace that no circumstance can shake. When you seek me not only with your lips but with your whole heart, I will reveal deep mysteries to you. I will show you the path to take, and I will illumine your mind with revelation from heaven. My beloved child, this world will be shaken more and more. The foundations that people once trusted will tremble. Systems that once seemed unshakable will collapse. What was once considered unchanging will shift in the blink of an eye. Many will be confused. Many will be lost. But my child, if you keep your heart anchored in me, if you make prayer the very breath of your life, you will not be swept away by the chaos. Pray without ceasing, not just with words, but with the posture of your heart. Let your heart always be directed toward me. Let every beat of your heart be in rhythm with my will. Do not let prayer become merely a habit. Let it be a longing, a joy, a living connection with me. When you pray, do not seek only answers. Seek me. Do not come only to ask. Come to worship, to listen, to enter my presence with gratitude. I do not desire your prayers to be a duty, but a loving conversation between a father and his child. Tell me what weighs on your heart. Share with me your dreams, your hopes, your fears. Hide nothing from me, for I already know everything. But I want you to come to me, not because I do not know, but because I want you to know that I care, that I am listening, that I will never turn away from you. Remember, when you pray, you are not only speaking, you must also listen. Do not let your prayers be just a list of requests, but a two-way conversation. Learn to be still before me. Learn to quiet your mind and listen to what my Spirit wants to speak to you. In those moments, I will give you guidance that no one else can teach. I will open your eyes to see what you could not see before. My child, I know there are times when your prayers seem to fall into silence, as if I do not hear or answer. But remember, I never ignore the cry of your heart. Even when you do not see an immediate answer, I am still at work. Some things take time to unfold. Some plans must be arranged in their proper season. Be patient, keep praying, keep trusting, for I am always faithful. Know this: the enemy hates your prayers. He knows that when you pray, you enter my presence, you become strong, you receive strength from heaven. He will do everything to distract you, to keep you busy, to make you think you have no time to pray. But do not let this happen. Make prayer your priority. Let it become your breath, your lifeline, your foundation. My beloved, this is the time to strengthen your life of prayer. This is the time to enter into deeper communion with me. Do not let the worries of this world take up space in your heart. Instead, let your heart be filled with the peace that comes from my presence. When you do this, you will see that nothing can shake you. No circumstance can defeat you. No challenge can lead you astray. So, my child, pray. Pray in times of joy. Pray in times of hardship. Pray when you feel strong. Pray when you feel weak. Let your prayers rise before me like a fragrant offering that pleases me. Let each day of your life be woven with communion with me. And as you walk in prayer, you will not only see your own life transformed, but you will also see the world around you changed. You will bring peace into places of turmoil, clarity into places of confusion, and love into places of division. Come to me, keep your heart steadfast in prayer, and you will see that I am moving more powerfully than ever in your life. I am calling you into deeper communion with me. Do not hesitate. Step in, take the time, seek me, and you will see that nothing is more precious than my presence in your life. You may offer me the following prayer. Dear Lord, you are the eternal, glorious one, the one who is worthy of all honor and worship from every nation and people. None can compare to you, no name is higher than yours. I offer you my deepest gratitude, my sincere reverence, and my unwavering love, for you are my God, the only one worthy of worship for all eternity. Lord, in the midst of chaos and uncertainty, I seek peace in you. Hide me under the shadow of your wings. Keep my heart steadfast in faith. Though the world may shake, let me find my rest in your presence. Lord, when darkness looms and fear overwhelms, let me stand firm upon your word. Grant me unwavering trust so that I will not be shaken by what my eyes see. Help me hold fast to your promises and walk in the light of truth. Lord, send your angels to encamp around me, to guard me from traps and dangers in these times. Open my eyes to recognize your signs and guidance, so that I may not lose my way in the midst of the storm. Let my feet walk in your paths. Lord, this month may bring great challenges, but I believe that you are my strength. Fill me with courage to face whatever lies ahead, so that I will not fear, but walk forward with confidence in you. Lord, grant me discernment to see through deception and recognize the truth. Help me hear your voice amidst the noise of the world, so that I will not be swayed by anxieties or temptations that pull me away from you. Give me a heart that is sensitive to your leading. Almighty God, I bow before your holiness with a humble and repentant heart. Forgive me for my shortcomings, the impure thoughts, the unkind words, the actions that have not pleased you. I know I am unworthy, but through your boundless love and grace, I can draw near to you in true repentance. Lord, have mercy on me. Cleanse me from all iniquity. Purify my soul as white as snow, and grant me a new heart, a heart filled with your light and truth. Lead me on the path of righteousness, so that I may not stray into the darkness of this world. May my steps always follow your truth, and may I be renewed each day in your wisdom and guidance. Lord, in these times of scarcity, I place my trust in your provision. You are Jehovah Jireh, the one who cares for me in all circumstances. Grant me faith and contentment, so that I do not worry about tomorrow, but rest in the assurance that you are always more than enough. Lord, this month will be a time of separation and refinement. Help me release everything that is not aligned with your will and hold on to relationships that strengthen my faith. Bring into my life godly friends, those who will pray with me and uplift me on this journey. Lord, transform my home into a place of peace and holiness. Remove from my household anything that does not belong to you, so that my dwelling may be a sanctuary of your presence. Let my home be a refuge from the storms of this world, filled with your presence, love, and blessings. Lord, in this month, many will fall into despair and confusion. Use me as a light so that I may uplift those who are searching for hope. Grant me compassion, wisdom, and words of kindness to bring comfort to them. Lord, I do not want to walk according to my own understanding, but to seek your guidance. Grant me wisdom to make the right decisions this month. Lead me in everything I do, so that I may walk in your ways. Lord, this month is the harvest season of what has been sown. Help me reap the fruits of faith, love, and obedience to you. Protect me from the consequences of unrighteousness, and let me witness your righteousness being revealed. Lord, I know this month will be a challenge for many, but I choose to stand firm, refusing to be shaken or swayed by the instability of this world. Help me hold on to my faith, cling tightly to you, and trust that you are at work, even when I cannot yet see it. Lord, I thank you for hearing my prayer. You never turn a deaf ear to my cries, and in every circumstance you remain near, ready to uphold me with your mighty hand. I know that even in my weakness, I have strength in you. Even when I stumble, you are always there to lift me up. I offer this prayer in the holy name of Jesus Christ. Amen. If you love the Lord, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss any meaningful and life-giving messages from Him. Together we will grow in faith and live a life fully embraced by His love. Amen.